In this video, very exciting, it's the latest purchase here on Hubnut. What is lurking under here? We will find out very shortly. This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Huge thanks for supporting what we're doing here, more on that later. But what is under the door? With the introduction out of the way, we'll now get into the business of how I got to the car. Well, I've got to keep you hanging on just a little bit, folks. Bear with me, it's all part of the game. So I'm now here at Salsbury train station, where I've just been dropped by Al of 60 Diesels in his amazing Norwegian Toyota Hilux. So it's been already a good day. So I've driven Bella over today and left Bella with Al and just said, make her stop leaking oil and make her run properly. So we'll collect Bella the Berlingo at some point. But yeah, I'm now going to get a train. But I think there's a little time to have a quick explore of Salsbury. Let's go. Well, I've just walked into Salsbury just so I can show you the spire, the famous spire, so beloved of Russians. If you know, you know. Can't really joke about that. Yeah, this is Salsbury. There is a river and everything. Right, that's it. Back to the station. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Oh, thanks, Igo X. Mark III Golf. So I think it's going to take about an hour. Roughly hour and a half to get back to Bristol from when the train arrives. Obviously with public transport you just got to wait around for it to happen for a bit, but hopefully that means all these school kids very noisily about the place. Awful. Didn't happen in my day. Oh no, we were always very well behaved. We've cleared out a bit and maybe it'll be quiet, hoping to get most of it done before rush hour really kicks in, and then tomorrow, new car. Exciting. So I'm now at the train station, just waiting for my train. It's about 20 minutes away, I think. Yeah, exactly 20 minutes. So just watching some other trains go while we wait. So far it's going really well. I've forgotten my wallet and my coat, so I'm absolutely freezing. Oh, hello. Lovely little Saxo there with a smart behind it. Hi. Like the early noughties is hitting hard in that particular corner. They're both 2003, I think. Lovely. And Mark IV Astra over there as well. Oh yeah, good to have a bit of a nose about. That Seat Arona may have left his lights on. Oh, it's Volkswagen Lupo, do apologise. I knew you wanted some train action. Bye. Briefly, Bristol. And there goes the train I just arrived on. That's 159. Very noisy, not very warm. Toilets are interesting, but they're very old. Built in the early 1990s. Bye. Double pantograph wipers. Final train. One of them. Also quite noisy. Holy smoke. There we go. One of them. Taxi. Very, very clean. Mark IV Golf. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's finally get to the business of revealing what we are buying next. It's a Vauxhall Astra, and it's purple. So yeah, this should be an awful lot of fun. There's things to do, but overall, this car, it's been sitting in here for a couple of years now. Hasn't been on the road for a couple of years, but it looks pretty good at first glance, although we've got some damage, but that's okay. I knew this was here. I've bought a new mirror, but it's actually a special edition Arizona, I think it is. So we get a little badge on the side. We've got alloy wheels. We open the door. We've got a seat cover protecting the original very jazzy upholstery, electric windows. We've got driver's side height adjustment on the seat, but the best bit is, look at the mileage. Hasn't done 40,000 miles. Incredible. It's got the usual wear on the gear lever gaiter, as they all have. The original head unit. It's a very, very nice condition. And the important bit is the rear arches seem entirely intact. Brilliant. So it's had a couple of owners from new, both slightly elderly, and it's just had very sparing use. Unfortunately, the second owner has passed away, and his sister-in-law is now selling the car. She got in touch via the website and said, do you know anyone who'd be interested? And when she sent me details, I thought, yes, me. I've always liked the Mark III Astras. I love the facelift ones with the smoked rear lights, and the colour is just astonishing. I cannot wait to clean this thing up. Before we jam it on the road, let's just have a chat about our sponsor, Surfshark. Well, Surfshark is a virtual private network, or VPN, that protects you and your data when you're online. If you're overseas, you can change your location to appear to be in the UK, which has huge advantages. Miss Hubnut recently went to Spain and was absolutely gutted that she could no longer watch Only Connect, denied her Victoria Coram Mitchell. By changing her location on her VPN to the UK while she was in Spain, she could access websites that are UK only, and she could also watch her Only Connect. Phew. Another danger is public Wi-Fi. It's often absolutely open, not password protected. Encasing your data in Surfshark VPN ensures it is safe, so you can access your banking apps, financial apps, and it's not an issue at all. Keep your data safe. Surfshark will also let you use it on unlimited devices, so one payment, use it on as many devices as you like. There is also support 24/7, and the best bit is, if you go to surfshark.com/hubnut, you will get 4 months free with a 30-day no quibble guarantee. Good times. Thanks Surfshark for supporting this video and making it possible. Let's get back to that Astra. Is it going to make it to the MOT? Right, cast a bit of light on the situation. Here we go. It's the 1.4 petrol. It is leaking a fair bit from the cam cover gasket. They do that, sir. But everything seems in order. Shall we check if there's some oil in there? Yeah, there's some oil in there. That's encouraging. Quite a bit of the old aluminium corrosion going on, but this should clean up a treat. Single point fuel injection, where it's like a carburettor but fuel injected. And belt down here still got Unipart on it. We know not the cam belt history. We're just gonna have to hope a bit on that, because the plan is to take this car for an MOT this morning and see if it'll pass, and then drive it all the way back to Wales. That is our hope. Let's just check this coolant. Oh, it's hard to tell in that. No, I don't think there is. Might have to top the coolant up a bit before we get underway. But otherwise, yeah, fingers crossed, eh? Should be a fun day. I'm going to clamber aboard. Oh. Got the Vauxhall steering wheel, the airbag wheel. I'm going to have to wind down the seat a bit. Except for someone a little shorter than me. There we go. And let's see if this baby will run. Not very much petrol in it. Hopefully enough for today's shenanigans. Look, the battery has reset. It thinks it's 1992 again. Although these cars actually came out in 1991. Let's start her up. Oh, that'll be her in gear. There we go. Oh, get a rev counter and everything. Oh, there we go. That illuminates things a bit more clearly. It has light check. Oh yeah. All good. So it's lift collar, classic Vauxhall Opel design. And just check my mirrors. That's a bit difficult. I've only got one mirror. Just drop down the electric window. I'm okay there, folks. Woohoo! So yeah, a runner and a driver, it would seem. Brakes might be a bit rusty though. Oh yeah, I might have to clean those up a bit. Let's have a look at what we've got. Well, it's very 90s all round, because my support vehicle today is my friend Ruben in his Mark IV Golf. Absolute beautiful car. It's only done just over 50,000 miles, so it's actually done more than this. But there we go. What do you reckon, folks? Have we won? Have we done okay here? I think it looks very nice. So I love that it's still got the original dealer plates, Cowie Bristol, and we've actually got some paperwork to go through as well. Oh look, it had Diamond Bright, sponsor of Furious Driving at some point. Still got the Cowie sticker there. Should have a peek in the boot. Oh yeah, a few bills. Replacement door mirror. No, I don't think that's going to do the job for us. And here is the original, all smashed to bits, unfortunately, but still there. So that's good. Yeah, let's check the boot floor, shall we? Because see where they like to go. Oh, look at this. They didn't bother with much paint back here, but all looks absolutely lovely. Completely unused tyre by the look of it. Full size spare. Very nice. Got ski hatch. Who's taking their Astra skiing? The original wheel brace and everything. Oh, this is lovely. It's going to look so good for a clean. Look at that. So tidy. Keep fit windows in the back. Yeah, even a centre armrest. My days, luxury. Part of the ski hatch spec, maybe. Wonderful. Well, that runs an absolute treat. I've got the check engine light on, so that might be a concern, but hopefully a bit of a ration some fresh fuel, maybe that'll sort out, or maybe we're going to have to do an O2 sensor. That could be a showstopper for us. But I think we better start by replacing this mirror. I have brought one with me. Well, it looks like it shouldn't be too difficult. We've got 2 screws there, so let's get on. Here is my replacement mirror. Hopefully the right type. There we go. Oh, that looks like it should match. There we are. Looks about right, doesn't it? Let's go and compare with the other side. Yeah. Should be spot on. So I bought a very tiny toolkit with me. All I've got is this. So hopefully there's something in here that will act as a screwdriver. Just letting her run up to temperature before we go for the MOT. We've got 20 minutes and then we need to be on the road to get the MOT done. Oh, made a mild hash of fitting this because I haven't quite got it under there, but we'll have a go at that later. MOT is the most urgent thing. I have got the rubber boot to go back on, but we'll sort that out. So there we go, we've got a mirror attached. We are good to go. We just checked the oil level's good. Coolant's had a slight top up. It wasn't as empty as I feared, especially as it's come up to temperature and the water has expanded. So not much more to do now than paperwork. Jam it on the road. Right, you get light footage a bit earlier because we need to make sure everything's working. Let's pop the fog on. It's that button there. I think it's just the one fog light on these. Yep, so fog light, high intensity fog. Oh no, we've got 2. I got a number plate light working. I'll get a brake light check in a moment. Side indicators fine. Got headlights working. Always check the basics first. And just get screen wash. Yeah, we got screen wash. We got wipers. We just about got some overlap going on to avoid a triangular doom. Not bad wiper blades. Aero blade, horrible, but that seems all right, doesn't it? Yeah, main beam, illuminating the legs. Yeah. Cooling fan cuts in, very, very good. It's a really strange gauge on these. It sort of goes from 90 to 100, so it goes up and you start thinking, oh no, we're in trouble. But that's kind of cutting in where it should. But it's revving a bit high, which I think is probably related to this check engine. I suspect an O2 sensor is down. Right, let's get the paperwork done. We need to get on the road. Right then. Adjust my mirror that I've just fitted. Lovely. Would be nice to give it a clean for the MOT, but I don't think we've got time for that. Get some fuel on the way back. We got a skedaddle. Oh yeah, rear wiper blade is a bit tired. That's not an MOT testable item. First drive in 4 years for this car. Oh, check engine light's gone out. Amazing. Oh, where's the horn? Here we go then. I'm not going to film coming out of here because I don't want you to know exactly where this is, but oh my days. Yeah, it is power steering. I didn't think it was, but it definitely is. Better put the fan on or we're going to mist up in here. Here we go then. First drive on the road in 4 years. So yeah, the seller, Andrea, lovely lady. Pleasure to meet you, Andrea. Her brother-in-law owned this car, and he died back in 2022, I think it was. And she drove the car to her garage, and it's sat there ever since. But she has been starting it up on occasion, and just enough to keep the fluid circulating. I think that is aiding me a great deal. But we've run it till the fan comes on. Seems to drive all right. Bit of driveline shunt maybe. Give those brakes a shove. Oh yeah. Just have to try and clean those up. It's quite difficult. Everywhere's like 20 mile an hour here in Bristol, so it's hard to get the speed up. So a bit of left foot braking. Try and force some temperature and cleaning action into the brakes. This feels quite comfortable. I was worried this would feel too much like the Corsa. We had that 1.2 Corsa and that felt a bit hard and uncomfortable. These seats are so much nicer. The Astra F, which this is, because of course it was the first Opel Astra, continuation of the Cadet line. Yeah, it was a very well received car. A very good rival, especially as it came when Ford was struggling a bit. The idle keeps going a bit high, which is a bit weird. Yeah, it does settle back down-ish with a throttle blip. But yeah, should be good. We just hope it passes the MOT. If the check engine light stays off, we've got a chance. I haven't had a great look underneath, so you know, we've got things. We could get tripped up by a hold gator. Gators don't like being stored, so that can be problematic. But oh, the check engine light's back on. I think we're just going to have to hope that some fresh fuel will sort that right out. Well, so far everything feels all right. The brakes still a bit wooden, but I can't hear any clonks or bangs. Everything feels lovely. The steering wheel is perfectly dead straight ahead. Check engine light is a concern. It does keep revving on idle, so something is not entirely happy, but we haven't yet managed to get ourselves to a petrol station. We'll slap some super unleaded in and hope that, and maybe a bit of an Italian tune-up, does some good. The brakes do work, but still a little on the crusty side. But bits aren't expensive. The important thing is if I take my foot off, the car immediately moves, so it suggests we've got no binding going on. But this is very much a journey of discovery at this point. Voyage of discovery, that's the one. It runs well, sounds nice. So here in the UK, you're legally allowed to drive a car without MOT and tax in only one situation, and this is it. You're driving it to a pre-booked MOT. So my friend Ruben, to whom I'm eternally grateful, because he's put me up for accommodation and he's helped run around today. He held onto some bits, the tools, for me yesterday, so I didn't have to carry them on the train. Yeah, Ruben has been a great help. But he has a long experience in the motor trade. He's sort of retired, but not entirely. So we're going to a garage that he used to run, and they're going to do the MOT. And if we've got time, it'd be nice to change the oil. I've got oil and air filters and spark plugs with me, so if needs be we can do that. But I love this. It's following the Mark IV Golf. It just feels very appropriate. They would have overlapped in production, not for very long, because the Mark IV Astra came out in 1998 and I think the Mark IV Golf came out in 1997, so 1 year of overlap. Oh, we bow our head for the less fortunate, those who have lived a life. But yeah, hopefully this will be all right. But it's a pretty good stress test straight away because we're into Bristol traffic and it's just horrible. But there we are, handbrake seems to work, all good. Let's get moving and do a hard stop. Yeah, they're coming around, they're cleaning up. Yeah, okay, we're going to be a failure. Can't get the idle down. So clearly something is amiss. Maybe it's the O2 sensor, but I think we just put it in for a test, see if there's anything else it fails on. We are here. Well, actually, I've been fretting about nothing. Check engine light only applies to vehicles built after 2003, so it's not an MOT fail. It may be an advisory, but it's not a fail. So that's good news. We still want to get to the bottom of it, but the problem is I don't think these have onboard diagnostics. So I'm not sure how you find out. Yeah, answers on a postcard, folks, but that makes me feel a lot more positive. I think we're in with a fair chance. So we're just waiting our time on the ramp and then we'll see. Well, unfortunately, it is a fail and a bit of an unexpected one. I hadn't even noticed. Look. The pre-tensioner has deployed at some point, so you can see the clear height difference. If I come down to there, maybe the height difference between the seat belts, that's undeployed. This is deployed. That has pulled down. So for whatever reason, whether someone's just jumped in the seat hard or what, I don't know what triggers these, but something has triggered it. That is our failure, and that has stopped us dead in our tracks, because where the heck am I going to find one of those? I'm on the hunt. I've managed to find one in Swindon, but Swindon's an hour away in the wrong direction, really. So that doesn't help us. So we got a definite fail. There's quite a few advisories. The tyres, unsurprisingly, but the brake test was good. The emissions test was good. We think the emission light or check engine light might be because the throttle was sticking. That was physically the cable is sticking. If you pull the throttle up, the idle goes back to where it should be. So that might not be a major one at all. I'm going to order up a set of tyres because they're advisory. They're not, this is dangerous. It's like these will be dangerous before the next MOT. That is the point of MOT advisory. We've got a suspension bush, which isn't super, but isn't failable either. All the brake lines look good. It looks really good underneath. I couldn't film it. You're not allowed to film the tests, but yeah, kind of happy that it hasn't had a really bad fail, but unhappy that I've got to find one of these, which involves taking the seat out. This may be a struggle. I may be going home on the train because I'm on another collection caper with Tim tomorrow, so I need to be home. So we either need a quick result to find one, or I'm going to have to leave the car here. Let's see which way this goes. Well, we are now aboard the lovely Mark IV Golf of not many miles, and we're heading off to try and find a seatbelt pre-tensioner for, well, not pre-tensioner, yeah, I suppose it is a pre-tensioner, yes, for the Astra. So here's hoping we can find one. Euro Car Parts list them at £275, but that is almost as much as I've just paid for the car. With parts acquired, it was out with the driver's seat, and there we can see it. The explosive device on the side is the pre-tensioner, so this one's deployed on its side, and then we can remove it. Well, sit rep unfortunately is not good. We thought we got the right tensioner, it turned out not to be. I managed to find one online, but that's not going to be here today, so I'm going to have to abandon it and go back to Wales without my Astra, which means I've now got a Berlingo down south, the Astra here. It's all gone a bit wrong. Very, very hubnut, wouldn't you say? Well, this has all gone very wrong, folks. Here I am back at the train station, waiting for my train home. It's going to be about 2.5 hours back home again. But before I go anywhere, I want to say huge thanks to Ruben. He's tried his best today, and we just couldn't. We tried to make something that shouldn't really fit work, and it didn't work out. it happens. I appreciate him trying. It's just a bit of a shame. It's a huge risk buying a car that has been off the road 4 years, and in this country we can't just drive that home and pretend it's absolutely fine. Certainly not when it's under 40 years old. If it was over 40 years old, it wouldn't have the issue we've had today, but these things happen. So this is the reality of it. So making this one video is going to be days and days of my life, because I've got to go back home, then I've got to come back again next week at some point, and yeah, it's just this is what happens sometimes. So I hope you appreciate the amount of work was going into this one video. But yeah, for now all I can do is just wait for the train to take the strain.
The fast train now approaching platform 1. Ooh. Does not stop here.
Oh, fast train. I thought they said it was going to be a high-speed one. There's a bleeding tick over. We've got one coming in there, one coming out there. Yeah, I'm disappointed, folks. That's not high speed. Anyway, I'm not going to record any more of my journey home, so let's walk through the mists of time to next week.
1700 cross country.
Well, it's very dark in the morning, but it is time for the journey back to Bristol to begin. That's my bus. I've got to wait for that bus to turn around because of a road closure, and then we head off. So it's currently about 6:30 in the morning. Less than ideal, folks. Less than ideal, and it's going to take just under 6 hours to get back to Bristol. Bus. Electric bus. Train. So I've now got about 3 hours on this train, and the hardest seats known to man. Look how flimsy and naff they are. They're really skinny, these GWR seats. And the train doesn't leave for 20 minutes, so at the moment there is no one on it. It's just me. But yeah, not the best. But hey, I'm on it, I'm aboard. I can get on with my journey. So for you, this will be but a mere moment. And we are back at Henley's Motorcare, and I'd just like to say a huge thanks to them. They've done a lovely amount of work here, and my friend Ruben helping along as well. They've got this lovely Berlingo, look. I think it's not used anymore. I think it's primarily used for storage, but nice to see an early Berlingo. Do you know Berlingo's 30 years old this year? How scary is that? But yeah, the Astra is ready to go. So let's talk through some of the stuff for this happen while we're here, and then we've got to hit the road. I've got to get back to Wales, preferably while it's still daylight. So one of the key things we've done is we've fitted some Laufen tyres. It's a sub-brand of Hankook, and we were able to get these at a very good price. They are all seasons, so you can see we've got some siping going on. They're lovely and aggressive, so that's good. Clean these alloys up properly when we get back, so that's been done, and that gets rid of 4 of the advisories on the MOT, so it's looking much cleaner now. We've got a few for power steering leak, engine oil leak. That's fine, they're not major, and the lower arm, the rear bush, is looking a bit tired. It's an advisory, it's not a failure item, but otherwise, yeah, we're good to go. It's looking good in the brighter weather. I can't wait to get something on these bumpers, try and zuzz them up a bit. So should be a nice drive home. My friend Ruben's also gone through the engine. He's replaced the air filter. He's had a look at the cam belt, says it looks okay. You never know with cam belts, but it's good to have some sort of visual inspection. And he found an intake leak, so that was why we were getting the high idle. So that's now been sorted. We are good to go. Well, that's us away now. Almost forgot to press go on the camera. Oh, those brakes are damp. Sat-nav wants to take me an interesting route already, I can tell. Oh, well, we're in Wales, effectively. We're on Cardigan Road. We're going on to Brecon Road. Let's put some ventilation on. The idle's still a little high at the moment because it's still in cold mode. Oh, you're going in there. That's all right then. Oh, judging by the state of the windscreen. Oh, airbag lights on now. Get an MOT, airbag lights on. Oh, it's gone out again. I wonder if it's getting a little confused because there's a new seatbelt pre-tensioner, although I don't think it's an electronic system. I think it's entirely based on impact detection. No, airbag light's back on again. It's not happy. Okay. Anyway, we shall keep making our way back to Wales. First of all, we've got to deal with the horror of Bristol. But once we're done with that, we can get down the road and cruise all the way back to Wales. And yeah, I think the ride's already feeling better with those tyres. I've deliberately gone for all seasons because, frankly, I'm a bit surprised I don't generally go for all seasons. Yeah, we've got the airbag light is flashing on and off. There might be a few foibles to ease out of the system, so to speak, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, the idle's setting down lovely now. That's bang on 1,000 revs. So, yeah, Bristol is where we are. And it's going to be 2 hours 40 odd to get home, 132 miles back home. I don't remember that wine being there before. That sounds a little noisy, but we'll just see how it goes. Obviously we've got belts for various ancillaries. But yeah, huge thanks to Chris, Matt and Ruben for sorting the car out, doing the work. And yeah, we are in fine fettle for the journey home. And the seats are so much more comfortable than on those Great Western Railway Hitachis, which I'm told is not Great Western Railway's fault. Apparently the government decided on the spec and opted for cheap. So thanks for that, government. Those seats are awful. Don't know which government, not getting into politics, but so often seems the case, isn't it, with people sitting in rooms who have nothing to do with the end product to make decisions that affect everyone apart from them. And it is sadly not restricted just to this aspect of business, but there we are. Anyway, everything still feels nice and tight. We'll see how we go on our journey back to Wales. The dampness on the inside, this sunroof definitely was leaking when we were down here last week. I can't believe there's like a week between the two, but we'll just have to see how that goes. I'm going to try and clean out the drains and hope for the best. Right, can we get to some fast roads, please? So Ruben reports that the old tyres were hard as nails and dated 2003. So that's the downside of the car not doing very many miles, is the tyres were just degrading, just sat there. So I feel much happier knowing I've got the new rubber on. And I look forward to putting them through their paces. It's not like I'm going to be belting around in the snow in this car. It's a bit too nice for that. But we're definitely discovering in our bit of Wales that, yeah, just the temperature can make such a difference. But here we go. First time on a motorway in how long? In truth, we have no idea and no way of knowing. Put my foot down. I'll better go to the left-hand lane because we are not accelerating. 59 brake horsepower, folks. Yeah, that's gentle gathering of pace. That's not really so much acceleration. But nonetheless, we are up to 55 miles an hour. Come on, little Astra, a few more would be useful. We're up to an indicated 60, which apparently is 55 miles an hour. I'm minded not to go much quicker than that, to be honest. Just let everything settle in. You know, we've stress tested the cooling system across Bristol, so we know that's pretty good. But everything else is seeing a lot more pace than it has seen for a very, very long time. I mean, by the time we got to the MOT station, I hadn't driven this car faster than 30 miles an hour, and that was only briefly. but we're feeling good, so we'll keep going. By the way, this is my new 2-phone setup, so back on the old trusty Samsung here. One of you lot is going to win this car in a raffle. This was never going to be a keeper. This was always a car to buy, improve and raffle, and I love doing that because the car benefits, one of you will benefit, and our chosen charity. I don't know which charity we're going to support yet with this one. We might choose a different charity. We'll get it all set up, and you will be able to buy tickets for just £1 that give you a chance to win this car. So watch out for the details. There will be a link in the description below. I'll get the raffle started, but there are still improvements I want to do. I think it makes sense to do a timing belt, just so the new owners 100% sure it's good to go. And we haven't changed the oil either. The oil looks pretty fresh, to be honest. I don't think it's done a great many miles. So far it just feels amazing. There's not a hint of wobble, so the wheels are nicely balanced. We should expect, because they've just had new tyres fitted. Yeah, it all feels good. I'm really happy. This feels like a nice car. So yeah, one of you is going to win it. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to get my head down, do a few miles, and then I'm going to stop for lunch, and we'll have a catch up and see where we are. Well, that's us already on the crossing back into Wales. So we're crossing the River Severn here, which starts as a tiny little stream not too far from where I used to live, up near Devil's Bridge. It actually starts in the Nantamoch area, but becomes quite big by the time it gets here. Bristol is just the other side of it, so it's known as the Bristol Channel, and it's where there's a huge docks that brings loads of vehicles into the country, possibly including these huge MAN trucks I'm currently driving past that you can't see. Yeah, that's about where we are. So we weren't far into England today, but we've got across pretty much the entirety of Wales. And I've turned my screen off because I thought I didn't need to follow it. We've still got 118 miles to go, so a fair old way. And I'm trying to work out where to stop for lunch. But someone else has just bought me a coffee, Julian. Thank you very much, Julian. A number of people, after a recent hub notes where I mentioned it, have used the Buy Me a Coffee link, primarily to help with sourcing an alternator for Desmond the Perodua Canary. So thank you, folks. It means a huge amount. But you don't got to spend money to support Hubnut. Just watching this video is good. Liking, even better. Share it with your friends. All these cost nothing. Even subscribing costs you not one penny. So any of those actions are very much appreciated. But most of all, thanks for watching. Right, let's keep cruising. Gonna go for the fast lane. Overtake a truck. There you are, 70 miles an hour. We are doing the speed limit. It's very slightly over 3,000 RPM, but that little 1.4 litre engine is spinning over. Doing so very sweetly. Vauxhall, quite rightly, had a good reputation for engines at this time. I think ultimately they can knock the camshaft loads out. I don't think we have to worry about that too much at just 39,000 miles, with fresh oil to come. There we go, Croeso y Gymru. Welcome to Wales. Well, I'm certainly glad of the new tyres now. Blimey, absolutely hammering it down. So good to have plenty of tread, and yeah, the all-season rubber just gives you a bit of an advantage, bit of a softer compound as well. But oh, blimey. Thankfully this is on a section where it's 50 mile an hour average speed camera, and that feels fast enough. Right, so here we are at Cardiff Gate. Don't think I've done a rear wiper demo yet. There you go. I can't. Oh, there's the wash. And weirdly, it then goes intermittent only. You can't make it go permanently, which is a bit annoying. But front wipers doing their thing. We've got this awful aero blade, but yeah, all seems good. So lights off. There is a bit of an aroma, I'm going to say. Oh yeah, I can see steam. Is that just steam coming off the bonnet? Older cars do that because there's no insulation. The hot engine will actually make rain steam off the bonnet. Or have we got a fire? Let's hope not the latter. We'll have a peek just because I know the cam cover is leaking and I just want to check it. Yeah, all seems good. It does stink in here. Ruben's had it all cleaned. Look at that behind the manifold, really clean. But all looks good in there. Cool. We shall stop off and grab some food. Yep, all sounds good. Heated rear window on. The light doesn't work for that, but the heated rear window does work because I saw the bars coming on. Let's give it some fan. I was hoping to do a nice walk around when I stopped for a break, but it's atrocious weather, so I can't do that. I wish I had a cloth with me because the window is a bit marked. So I've got some serviettes. Serviettes can be good. In fact, paper can be perfect. There we go. There's obviously been some moisture while it was sitting, I think, and it's mucked up the inside of the window. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to knock you. Let's do it here. There we go. Marvellous. Oh yes, demisting in very short order. Right, I've just got a little bit of admin to do, and then we shall head off again. Give time for the rear window to clear. That is weird. You've got to wait. Is the rear wiper going to go at all? No, it's not going even a little bit. Had to force it to go by pressing the rear wash. Very, very... I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but the bonnet is steaming away nicely. So that's nice, but there we are. Right, admin, hit the road. There we go, I'm into third gear at like 15 miles an hour. Good torquey engine. Please stay there, Mr. Lorry. Thank you very much. That's not nice for them coming out with a massive blind spot. Oh, too much water. It's focusing on the water. Don't focus on the water. Focus on the delightful Toby Carvery, where we once went and failed to get surfed at all. Oh, water splash. No problem for my tyres. Woohoo! Such noise, such little forward propulsion. But don't Vauxhall engines sound good? They've got a proper gruff tone to them. Spray is going to be order of the day. Yeah, I have to say, I'm sorry, Ford fans. People think I've got it in for Ford. But this or a Mark V Escort, no contest. Far better. But then there were more impressive cars coming on stream. Citroen ZX, Peugeot 306 offered a bit more in the way of handling than this. And of course, Ford would sort the Escort out eventually, but then the Focus and the Mark IV Astra renewed the battle in 1998. But this one dates from 1995. It is as old as my Smashing Pumpkins top that I did try to find because I thought it would be appropriate. But nonetheless, here we are hurtling down the motorway. I think given the conditions, I'm going to stick to about an indicated 60, which is about the same speed as that truck in front of us. Not very nice weather. We've still got 96 miles to go, and it's going to take just under 2 hours. Probably a bit longer unless I pick the pace up a bit, and if it dries out, I may go a bit quicker. Okay, I don't know if this is what's going on or not, but I noticed the rear wiper especially was getting really, really fast. And we've also got that airbag system light going off. I've put the heated rear window on. Now, I could be imagining it, but that rear wiper seems to have got slower with the heated rear window on, and the airbag light's not coming on. So I'm wondering if we're overcharging just slightly, just enough to start upsetting systems. But the front wipers seem a better pace now as well. I'm just keeping the heated rear window on, which isn't ideal. They're not meant to be on permanently. But yeah, I think that's what's happening. I think we're overcharging. I wonder if the strange smell when I came off the motorway was actually cooked battery, because that's what happens. You overcharge the battery and it ends up producing really nasty sulphurous smell, because it's just gassing basically. Really bad for the battery, will kill it eventually. So yeah, I haven't got a voltmeter with me, so I've got no way of checking. I'm just going to have to hope for the best. We're still, where are we? Still 80 miles from home. We've got a long way to go. So I'm keeping my speed down to about 60 because I don't want the revs to be too high. We're under 3,000 revs just about. Yeah, there we go. I've put the heated rear window off. The airbag light's back on. And are the wipers quicker? Is it all in my head? That looks pretty quick to me. It's a shame I can't put the rear wiper on permanently. So again, I'm going to pull the heated rear window out. Airbag light goes off. Does the wiper speed change? That still looks fairly brisk, doesn't it? Yeah, what do you reckon, folks? Why we should have voltmeters in cars? Why don't we? Oh, I just got a really bad whiff of rotten eggs. So I've turned the fan speed up, which has made the wipers go a little bit slower again. That looks like they're going the speed they should go. Have to leave the heated rear window on. Yeah, there it is. Oh, my battery's starting to gas. That is bad times. We're still 72 miles from home. The problem is, these cars, there isn't anything else I can put on. Got the fan going like the clappers, heated rear window, wipers, lights. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do to add load and take away some of the ampage and volts. You charge a modern car at anywhere between 13.5 and 14.5 volts. Anything higher than that and you overcharge the battery. I had it on Ellie once. A voltage regulator was not earthing properly, so it wasn't seeing a clean voltage, and it just killed the battery dead. Now we're all right. I haven't got to stop until I get home. I was going to stop for wiper blades because they're all shagged, but I don't think that's a good idea at the moment. I think just get her home is going to be the one. Now I assume a car at this age, the voltage regulator is built in to the alternator. I don't know if you can replace just the voltage regulator. I welcome your input, but that's a bit of a blow, folks. That wasn't how this was meant to go. Bother. Oh no, you can definitely hear it's overcharging. So I've got the heated rear window out at the moment, keeping an eye on the wiper speed. And I can hear the heater fan also gets faster when I push that back in. Yeah. We dropped down to 50 limit now. Are we in the 50? We might be just approaching the 50, so just going to keep the speed down, keep the revs down. But yeah, something is definitely not right. Well, this is weird. I just gave Tim, Cambrian Classics, a call just to seek a bit of advice, and he said, have you got one of those things that plugs in the cigarette lighter that has the voltage on it? Because they usually have USBs, and I have. This one's actually a Bluetooth one. I think this is the one that came with one of the Velsatises, and I've still got it, and I'm glad I have, because I've plugged it in. Weirdly, it's behaving fine now. The wiper speed entirely normal. we're showing around 12. Obviously you lose a bit of voltage by the time it gets to the cigarette socket, and these things are notoriously a bit vague. But I haven't got my warning light on. My wiper speed seems normal. Has this car just self-cured? Either way, at least I have a way of monitoring what's going on now, so we'll just keep an eye out. And if that airbag light flashes again, I'll check the voltage and see what's going on. How strange, eh, folks? Magic self-curing car. Now, obviously, what you'd like to see is more like 13, 14 volts on that thing. So I'm wondering, have we gone too far the other way now? Has it packed up altogether? That is a distinct possibility. So we might be running on battery power only. So with that in mind, it had started brightening up. I've turned my headlights off. I'm down to just side lights. But it is insisting on still raining, which is a little annoying. But yeah, that could be a problem. If the regulator's just packed up completely, then we get no voltage at all. So we're running just on the strength of the battery, and the battery may be harmed by what was going on earlier. 52 miles to go. So we're now, I'm just past Llandyssil. We've got 13 miles to home, but I don't think I'm going home. Instead, I'm kind of perfectly timed to pick up the boy from the bus stop and take him to Tim's for his after school session he does once a week, where he actually learns how to work on cars properly rather than how I work on them. And I think we're going to do that, go and see Tim, see if we can borrow a voltmeter, see if we can work out what's going on. At the moment, the little charge thing, it cycles through things, it doesn't say it all the time, 11.9 volts, which strikes me as a little too low. But it keeps on bloody raining. Pretty sure if it's charging or not. If it is, I suspect it isn't charging very much. But it should get us to Tim's, and then we can work out what to do. It may be that alternator has just gone no. Because, you know, lots of things on a car don't like sitting for a very long time. So it might be it's just given, it's terrible. Just giving up the ghost entirely. I'm driving on side lights, but I'm behind someone, so I'm hoping that's alright. It's not dark, it's just, normally I would drive with my headlights on. I've got the window open for ventilation, so I'm not having to run the fan hard. I have got it on setting 1 at the moment. Not using heated rear window, not using the rear wiper, which is probably best because that wiper blade's falling apart. I guess this is a bit more interesting than I thought it was going to be, folks. I thought it would be a straight drive back home. Not 100%, but could be a lot worse. So at least I'm back in the right county. That's good news, yeah?
Yeah. See, Vauxhall are confusing because they like to use brown as an earth.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, let's put some revs on. No chargy. I'm wondering, would it detect it and just cut the charging because it knows it's overcharging? No, not that clever.
So probably the voltage regulator was blown and therefore is overcharging, and it's literally nuked itself. I would imagine this probably.
Well, that's a result in a way because we got here, but perhaps only just.
I think you're probably going to want a battery as well.
Oh.
I can test it.
Is it swelling a bit?
Yeah, it's swollen. Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to grab the battery tester?
Shall I knock her off?
Yeah, knock her off.
I've got my jump pack. Yeah. There we go. We made it, folks. By the skin of our teeth, again, we made it. Look at that beauty. So, doesn't look bad, does it?
No.
Got some alloy wheel cleaner on it. It'll be right. And a battery and an alternator and possibly a timing belt and etc. And wiper blades. Yeah.
Have you got leaky sunroof?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, of course the sunroof leaks.
Oh, so
It's got that smell of 90s Vauxhall.
Yeah, with a hint of rotten eggs.
No.
Is it positive on positive?
Positive on positive, yeah. Has that still got a bloody transport thing?
Yeah, I spotted that. Yeah.
That's not the first car I've had this year that's got that going on.
Or is it a tube that's been broken off?
Ah,
It
maybe.
might be a broken off tube.
Yeah. Nothing in the other. Oh, no, there is something in there, right? Yep, it's got the transport plug in that side. Marvellous.
Wonder how many 100 years since anyone's looked under here.
Not all that long, because Matt the bugger took the rotor arm out.
Okay, I don't need to look then.
Yeah, try and confuse me.
Right. Oh, there's a certain electrical smell.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Oh, I can smell melty alternator.
There we go. By the skin of our teeth, we've made it. We got the boy here in the dry because it's been pouring down. Yeah, we'll maybe put some volts in the battery, and then I'll take it up the unit and
Stick it in the pile of dead cars.
in the pile of dead cars. Yeah. Oh, marvellous. Oh, well, somehow, folks, we have made it back to the farm. There's a Toyota. I think I'll be going home in that, but I'm going to have to turf Desmond out, actually, because I need to get this in so I can put the battery on charge. Look, there's what the thing is saying, 11.4 volts. That was saying just a moment ago. It just goes to show how little voltage you need to run these old cars. They're incredible. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here, get Desmond out, do some shuffling. But there you go, folks. I think that ended up getting a lot more interesting than I expected. What a great car, though. We'll go through it. It's been off the road for like 4 years, so there's going to be issues. We're working our way through them. We've already sorted some stuff out. There's clearly more to do, but we want to make this right for the right person. So don't forget, look for the link in the description. You have a chance to win this for just £1. Just £1. And we will be supporting a charity. We will work out which charity in the fullness of time. I've got some head scratching to do about alternators variously, but I'm really pleased with it. I'm taking that off for a minute, I don't care. I think it's great. We've got some little bit of cosmetics. It's had a bit of a scrape along this side, so this bit of trim is damaged, and there's some scrapes in the paint. You know, there's stuff to do, folks, but doesn't it look great? I think I'm really happy with it, and I'm really happy it's a bit milder today. There's less salt on the roads, an awful lot of mud though, but yeah, really pleased, really pleased. I've really enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed that too. If you have, of course, give us a like, give us a subscribe, and check out our merch store. If you want a lurid green hat, we've got lurid green hats and many other things. All the links you need are down in the description, including the raffle. So thank you for watching. We'll see you again. Farewell. Oh, I need to pack this away before the fan cuts in. It won't have enough electricity. Quick, 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 quick. Oh, there we go. On charge. Well done, Astra. Unsurprisingly, low. Who knew? Wow, what an adventure.